Hello, hello, hello. Good morning to you this Friday morning. My name is Dotun Ayodele-Bamisaiye of Dexteritas Professional Corporation. And it's another Friday morning, and I'm excited to be here once again talking money, finance, enterprise, and of course, taxes. Yeah, definitely taxes. Um, Somehow I've come to the realization, or what I say, not realization, it's more like I've come to terms with the fact that, taxes are our largest lifelong expense. So that's why it's always going to be part of my conversations. Thank you very much for joining us. The seller CA, thanks for saying hi. Lady One Omari, thanks for saying hi. Appreciate this a lot. Thanks for joining us on Instagram. This morning we're on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. And today we're having a very, very simple conversation. And this is a how-to conversation. And I'm talking about how to set yourself up to be tax ready all year long. It's one thing to be having a conversation during tax season about how, oh, you should have, you could have, you would have, possibly these are things that you could have done to give you an advantage. Well, 2025, we are avoiding that because, yes, this session is coming to you live. And we're just going to talk about a few things that you can do that will set you up for tax season next year. So yes, we are getting started way early, but really it's not that early. We're 5 months in. So yeah, before I go further, I just want to bring a few things to our attention. Number one, this is May. The May edition of Founders Lounge is going to be happening at the platform, the East Annex at the platform on Thursday, actually a week from yesterday, next week Thursday. That's Thursday, the 15th of May. Between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. we'll be at the platform. I will be talking AI, automation, and startup risk management. We have two tech guys who understand the AI automation game and the lawyer, and they're just going to be bringing their insight and perspectives on things that we can do or should be doing in this changing reality thanks to artificial intelligence. So it's a panel, it's a Q&A style. Come with your questions, come ready to have a good conversation, and come ready to meet awesome people, potentially a future co-founder, business partner, or just some awesome people to add to your personal net worth, because you and I know that your network is your net worth, right? Fantastic. So that's my primary announcement for today. And then we'll get right into it. How to set up a simple system for tax-ready finances all year long. What are we trying to do? Like I said last week, we talked about things to do now that you filed your taxes. We talked a bit about why you need to talk to the CRA, if you're owing, whether you have the money or not. We also talked about things that you can do to be better prepared for next year. So we are getting into those, plan for 2025 taxes conversations, right? That's where we are going into. So as an individual with interest or participation in enterprise, whether you just work a day job or Lady Omar, you say you can't hear me. I think I'm back. So let me know if you can hear me now. Okay. So as an individual participating in enterprise, either via employment or some kind of business, there is one known fact. You need to maintain a financial record. It needs to be clear how you are earning, what you are earning, and the pathway from which you are earning it. So I want to say categorically that you must separate your personal income from your business income. Do I need to repeat myself? You must separate your personal income from your business income. That's the only way that we are going to be able to say categorically that, hey, this is how much the business made, therefore this is how the business should be taxed, versus this is how much you made personally, and define how you should be taxed personally. It's critical from a tax management perspective. So first things first that you need to do, if you have not done it yet, create a system that separates your personal income from your business income. Easy things that you can do. Make sure that's easy to track which is which. So whether you're using a spreadsheet or you're using a software, Xero is one of those great softwares that allow you to track things, right? Whether how do I put it? Make sure it's easy for you to spot business related expenses, whether you're tagging them, whether you're documenting them somewhere, whether you're keeping copies of the receipts, as the case may be. Make sure it's easy to identify everything that's business related and separate it from your personal life. Bonus tip, easy stuff. If you have a sole proprietorship, create a separate bank account. Within your online banking profile, create a separate bank account that all your business income goes into. Potentially, maybe your business expenses will go out of there as well. That's something to think about. But the fact is, it's in your interest to keep business and personal separate. Backs for Life, thanks for joining us. Apple T, thanks for joining us. Oh, Lady Omari, I'm happy for you. At least you're benefiting from showing up here. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is this. The second step that you can take to help you better prepare for taxes is track your income and expenses on a weekly basis. Just check it out. Pull out your bank statements, whether it's your credit card, your checking account, how much money came in, how much money went out. Was it, how much of it was business related? How much of it is personal? Separate that. What it does for you is you have not just a fair idea, you have a clear picture of where you are, and that's what makes sense. You have a very clear picture of where you are at any given time. So every week, maybe on Friday evening or Saturday morning, when the kids are still in bed, just pull out your bank statements and just check things out. Dump it in a spreadsheet. Tick. This is coffee. This is a meeting. This is a networking event. This is a journal I paid for. Or this for income transactions I made from sales of my service or my product. And then you just have this is where I'm at. I spent $20. I made 60. Or I spent $80 and I made 20. You know where you are. So one, you understand why the money in the bank, where your bank balance is what it is. Number two, you know how much of that money needs to be squirreled away for taxes in preparation. And then you know how much you can put away for life. You know how much you can put away for fun. You have a fair idea of where your finances are. So try on a weekly basis, to take a look at your finances in detail. You can choose to use a spreadsheet, or you can use a software like Xero, or QuickBooks or Wave or any other tool that you choose to use. But the important thing is set up something that allows you to check where you are at on a weekly basis. Number three, store and organize your receipts. I talk about this all the time because I know that when people are told store and organize your receipts, they're like, I'll never need it anyway, big deal. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Why do I say this? Because nobody knows the day or the hour that the CRA will send you a letter saying, hi, we want to audit your company. And that means that they want to see every receipt, every expense, or at least potentially they may want to see every receipt, every expense that you have claimed on your tax return. By the way, they're never going to audit your revenues. It's always the expenses, because that's what gets them out of your taxation, right? Rich's Skill, thanks for joining us. Rume Skills, thanks for joining us. I really appreciate people showing up on Instagram. Thank you very much. So as I was saying, your receipts, the easiest way today, you have a phone, take a picture, upload it to Google Drive, upload it to OneDrive, save it on your phone, just save it somewhere. And what it does for you is, even if you do not spend any time tagging those pictures, anybody can, based on the date and the information in the image, track it to the money that has gone out of your bank account. And that's what you want to be able to do. So another thing you can do is, at the weekend when you're reviewing your numbers, you're reviewing those pictures as well. And you're tagging transactions to images. That's what's called bookkeeping. That's all it is. Just maintaining a system of record of all your expenses. And what that does is whenever somebody like the CRA potentially comes and says, hey, we want to verify that these expenses are real and you actually incurred them in the course of executing your business and earning the income that you have earned, you can boldly walk into that meeting knowing that you have the information because you have done the work. Yeah, I hope somebody is getting value out of that. Number 4, do a monthly mini review. Check it out. Okay, every month, Friday, you've been doing little catch-ups on a weekly basis. You know how much money you've made, you know how much money you've spent. At the end of the month, check out where your business is at, or check out where you are personally and say, hey, okay, I've earned the $5,000 in salaries. I've spent $4,000 or $3,000 or $2,000 as the case may be. I've saved the $1,000 into my long-term savings plan, or I put $500 towards my vacation plan, as the case may be. But what it does for you is that it takes away the anxiety around money generally, and it specifically helps you to prepare for taxes, for tax season, so that when you're having that conversation with me, you're coming boldly. You have no worries, right? So these are very simple things that we talk about every day that you can do, but what they do for you is that they give you peace of mind. You have peace of mind about your finances. You are aware of where things are as far as cash flow is concerned. You are aware of where things are as far as taxation is concerned. And you are able to plan for your life long term. So what are the things I talked about again? Number 1, set yourself up, right, by separating business and personal expenses. Number 2, track your expenses weekly. Number 3, store and organize your receipts. Number 4, do a monthly mini review. Nope. What did I miss? Track weekly, store, organize your receipts, do a monthly mini review. That's exactly what I wanted to say. So I hope that somebody finds value in this, but more importantly, I hope that you take action. Because at the end of the day, the value comes from what we do. My name is Ayodele-Bamisaiye of Dexteritas Professional Corporation. It's always a pleasure to be here. I'm happy that I've been able to share this, and I hope that somebody takes action such that next year's tax season will be simpler, maybe happier, less stressful, because we've done the work in advance. Today's Friday, the 9th of May. It's going to be an excellent day. It's going to be an awesome day. And that's my wish for you. With that, have a beautiful day, and bye for now.